Welcome to Erica's English. My name is Erica. Today I'm going to be answering questions for IELTS Speaking Topic Art, Part 1. Turn on the subtitles for more understanding. Okay, let's begin. Do you like art? Yes, I absolutely love art. Art is my passion, and it has been my passion for all of my life. What kind of art do you enjoy? Well, I enjoy all kinds of art, from abstract to realistic, but I absolutely love art from places where I have been. For example, I love my picture of Sydney Harbour, which Donald Keyes painted, because I have been to that part of Sydney Harbour and I love it. What kind of art do you enjoy? Well, I love Picasso. He was so inventive and such a pioneer of his time. What kind of art do you enjoy? Well, I enjoy all kinds of art. I enjoy expressionist art that is sort of free-flowing and colourful. I also love the Dutch masters and naive artists like Matisse, and I love the Impressionists. I also like sculpture and traditional art as well as modern art. I'm not so keen on abstract art though. What kind of art do you enjoy? I love art created by children. Do you think art classes are necessary? I think some art classes are necessary in primary school because children are very good at art, and children's art can be a joy, and it's good to be able to draw and paint and learn some basic skills. Do you think art classes are necessary? It depends what kind of context you're talking about. I think it's important to learn a bit of art, but generally reading and writing are more beneficial and necessary for people to learn. Do you think art classes are necessary? Yes, I do. Well, I guess it depends on the context and how old the students are. But I think all children should learn some art skills. They should learn how to draw, how to shade, how to make different kinds of lines. They should be taught a bit about perspective and taught how to sketch. I think it's a useful skill. How do you think art classes affect children's development? I think they can be useful for children's development in that they can help children express themselves creatively. And children are quite uninhibited when it comes to creative expression. So I think it's generally a very beneficial thing. How do you think art classes affect children's development? Well, it depends on the art classes. I guess if some children have too many art classes and the teacher is not very nice, it could affect them in a negative way. If the art classes teach students a lot of skills, they could be empowered by those skills to create great art. What kind of paintings do people like? Well, how long is a piece of string? How many different kinds of people are there in this world? How many different kinds of art are there in this world? I think there is always someone to like every kind of art, whether it's abstract or traditional or impressionist or done by Van Gogh or done by some little child. I think there's always someone to enjoy or love that piece of art. What kinds of paintings do people like? People like art done by their children. They like their own art. Obviously, painters like Van Gogh are very popular in this world, or Leonardo da Vinci paintings are very rare and popular and sought after and expensive. Are you good at art? I think I'm fairly good at art. I've been interested in art all my life, and I have been drawing ever since I could hold a pencil. So I have been doing art for a long time, so I am better at art than the average person. Are you good at art? Yes, I am good at art. I can do sculpture, pottery, drawing, painting, watercolor. I'm good at oils and acrylic, and I've mastered all kinds of techniques with art, and I would like to be a professional artist one day. Are you good at art? I think I'm fairly good at art, but I'm really no better than the average person at art. Are you good at art? I learnt a few techniques at high school for art, and I've also practiced from a few YouTube videos, but I'm fairly mediocre at art. What benefits can you get from painting as a hobby? Well, I think one of the benefits is being able to express yourself in a unique way, in a way that is incredibly individual and that is unique to you, and that is very special. What benefits can you get from painting as a hobby? Well, I think there can be many benefits. For example, if you go to a place like Venice, you can paint it, and then you have a depiction of your memory from Venice, and whenever you look at your painting of Venice, you can enjoy that trip that you went on. People can enjoy creating art as a form of self-expression, as a form of individual creativity. It's uplifting. It can be very relaxing to create art. It's not very expensive, and you can learn how to paint on YouTube. So I think there are many benefits, especially in a conformist world. It's fun to do things that are different, that are unique. How often do you visit art galleries? Well, I don't visit art galleries very often these days because of the COVID lockdown. But I used to love going to galleries at least a few times a year. But when I lived in the United States, I used to go to galleries at least once every 3 weeks because the galleries over there are so remarkable. How often do you visit art galleries? I actually never go to art galleries. I think I have been in an art gallery, but I never go to art galleries. It's just not my thing. How often do you visit galleries? I hardly ever visit galleries. Although I do like visiting art galleries, but I just don't live near any of them. What kinds of things do you like to draw? Well, I don't really like drawing. I prefer painting. What kinds of things do you like to draw? I love drawing anime characters, animation characters. What kinds of things do you like to draw? I love drawing plants and botanical style drawings. Obviously I can't draw as well as a professional artist, but I just think plants are so beautiful. Is it easy to learn how to draw? Well, I don't think it's easy to draw, and it takes a lot of time and discipline and practice to learn how to draw well. But I think little children can draw easily, and all they need is a pen and paper. A pencil and paper, and they can draw. Perhaps we can all draw, but we just don't know it. Is it easy to learn how to draw? No, it's not easy to learn how to draw. It takes a lot of discipline and sustained practice to learn how to draw. Many artists take years to learn how to draw well. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share. If you would like to donate a little bit of money to this channel to help me make more videos, there's a link to my Ko-fi website in the description.